Good evening, ma'am.
Very good evening, everyone. Yes. So for many of you, it's going to be a completely a new phase. Okay, yes, I can see many multiple new phases also. Yes. Hello, everyone. So my name is Kirti Komal. I'm your course trainer. And come on, let's quickly go ahead with the introduction. Okay, because it's going to be a 20 hours journey together. So you need to look into my face and I need to look into your faces. Okay, so let's go with a quick introduction. Okay, yes, I'll start with mine. Okay, my name is Kirti Komal. I'm the director of Learnify Private Limited. So it's been already many years that we have started the Learnify. Earlier, it was a Golden Bridges Academy, which I used to like make out the sessions and all. Then we slowly started with a teacher training program. So it's been a decade experience. Okay, so by 2025, it just turned up to the and it's been 3 years. Okay, just I really wanted to explore and make out the things happen internationally. We have started with a private limited company, so Learnify is not any random academy. So it's a private limited company which is valid, like what we have a proper certifications right from the government, and it is registered under what the Ministry of India. Okay, so our certification is not only valid in India, okay, it is also valid outside the India also. Okay, so I can keenly say because many of the trainees has been trained from the Learnify to the UAE, UK. Okay, so you will come to know like if it is a UAE, how many verifications will be there, right? So the USA and all. So we are also providing the franchise opportunities for the phonics and handwriting right now. So even India, even outside the India, it's completely a home base. We are not expecting to be like there must be some particular center. So we just have taken all the permissions so that women no need to invest to go out of the house, but they can open any kind of a system inside the house. Okay, wherever they sit, so they can take care of the kids. Okay, so they can make out the household things and still can work independently. Okay, just right from the house. So this is one thing about the Learnify. We are based in Bangalore. Okay, so don't think like North India that this and all. No, I'm properly from the Bangalore. Okay, so brought up in Karnataka. Okay, but I do speak multiple languages, and language is not at all a constraint. If you feel like not at all comfortable to speak in English, you can talk to me in Hindi, you can talk to me in Tamil, you can talk to me in Telugu, Kannada. I can understand all these languages. Okay, so no, ma'am, I am not much confident, but I still want to speak to you in English. I am here with a full on patience to listen. Okay, so I'm a very good listener, first thing. Okay, I'm a very good listener. Why am I speaking about this particular concept? Because language should not be a barrier to learn something. Okay, skill up. Okay, so that is the first most thing, remember. So don't ever feel like, okay, if I ask some such a silly thing, you might be feeling it as a silly, some other will be having the same thing in the mind. So never hesitate to stop me at any point. Okay, so get it clarified, then only slowly let us go ahead. No rush, no hurry to finish up the course or something. Okay, so one more thing, that why I specifically make sure evaluate again this particular concept, because if you learn a computers or computer based or a tech based courses or anything, it is left to you whether you do, whether you do not do, whether you learn the skill, do not learn the skill, it will be up to you. But whatever the phonics teacher training program course you are doing, it is not from the trainer to the trainee. Again, it will move to the little hearts, right? The little minds you are going to take them. So whatever the skill I am transferring from my end, I'll give it 100%. I'll make sure you learn it 100%. Because where is the next transformation? Okay, the transition which is happening to the kids. So 10 days, even you two dedicate along with me. Okay, just a 10 days, 20 hours duration. Okay, so just completely give your time. Okay, completely give your time. You can learn it because I have trained more than 3,500 plus teachers. You believe it or not, I'm in touch with everyone. I'm in touch with everyone. It's just like a Learnify family. Okay, that we are just making up together. We have a women, we have a men also. Okay, we have a men. What, ma'am? Do the men learn phonics? Yes. More than like a 500 plus trained teachers are the men. Okay, so now you can just make sure that everyone can teach phonics. Okay, everyone can teach phonics. It is just a skill. Okay, it is not only for the women or something. Okay, clear? Next, chalo. I'll start with Kiranjit. Kiranjit. Okay. Yes. Yes, ma'am. So your name. Just introduce yourself to everyone. Where are you from, and why do you want to do this phonics teacher training?
Yeah, I am Kiranjit Kaur Chawla. I am a Punjabi and I'm from Yamunanagar, Haryana. And
Okay.
I am managing my home based business as well with my husband, and I'm a homemaker as well. The only idea for learning this is my son is like 5 years old, and I made him learn phonics from some other teacher based in Pune. So then I
Okay.
realized that this is the need of the hour. And here in Yamuna Nagar, if they are having three sections in the school, he's the only one who's able to read the books, apart from
Okay.
all the kids. So I found it should be like every child should have access to it.
Right.
So
Great.
basically, I want to learn because nobody knows here about phonics.
Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. Great, ma'am. So as a mom, you are here, and you
Yeah.
want to upskill and want to become a tutor as well.
Yeah.
That's it, right? Yes. Great.
Like
Great.
only on weekends if I go with it, but at least I'll be able to help the kids.
I'll be guiding you like how to start your classes, how many days, how many months, how much to charge. Everything will be, I have designed a particular module based on my experience. Okay, so I will definitely help you out with that. And remember, this is not only like during the classes, even after completion of the class, even after 1 year, if you feel like, ma'am, I want to start the classes, I need your assistance, you can call me out. Okay, so
Sure.
lifetime support we are providing. Okay, so from the teacher to the teachers, that's it. Okay, welcome, welcome to the phonics classes.
Thank you. Thank
I
you.
can see Vedangi ma'am. Yes, Vedangi ma'am.
Hello, good evening, ma'am. I'm Vedangi. I am actually from born and brought up in Mumbai. Right now, I'm working in Ratnagiri as a counselor and remedial educator. Over here, also, there are like a lot of children whose mother tongue is Marathi, and for them, the phonics is something that they're finding it difficult to learn when it comes to English, the pronunciation and everything.
Reading and the
That
writing. Yes.
Yes, yes. That's why I want to learn about it so that I can help them in a better way.
Yes, 100%. Yes, welcome, welcome ma'am. Welcome to the Learnify phonics classes. And we have Archana ma'am here. Archana ma'am, yes.
Hi, good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
I want to learn new things every time.
Okay, keep on updating. Yes.
मैं हिंदी में बात कर सकती हूँ?
Yeah, yes, absolutely, yes.
हाँ, ये मराठी और हिंदी में ज्यादातर बात करते हैं, तो मुझे लगता है कि थोड़ा सा इंग्लिश से अच्छा सा बात करें और अच्छे से हम उन बच्चों को भी पढ़ा सके कि वो उनका लर्निंग प्रोसेस अच्छा होता है।
Okay.
तो मुझे लगता है कि बच्चों को जो मदर टंग है वो ज्यादातर हिंदी और मराठी है। मैं छत्रपति संभाजीनगर से हूँ, तो उनका ये वेदांगी मैडम ने बोला वैसे ही और जो रीडिंग होता है, रीडिंग स्किल और स्पीकिंग स्किल जो है इंग्लिश में वो ज़्यादा से अच्छे होना, इसलिए पहले मुझे आना चाहिए, तो ही मैं बच्चों को सिखा सकती हूँ। इसकी
Correct.
वजह से मैंने आपको जॉइन किया। थैंक यू।
Thank you. Thank you so much and welcome to the Learnify Phonics classes, Archana ma'am. We have Maiza ma'am here. Yes.
Good evening, ma'am.
Very good evening.
My name is Meza. I'm from Kerala, and I have a son, Adam. He's studying in first standard,
Okay.
and I want to help him in studies. So that's why I joined here.
So as a mom, you're here.
Yes, ma'am.
Great. Welcome. Welcome to the Learnify Phonics classes. Okay. Hopefully you won't stop over there. Are you a working woman? Maiza ma'am?
Uh, no, ma'am. I take some tuitions for my children
Okay. So like in and around neighborhood?
in neighborhood, ma'am.
Okay, great, great. So definitely I will transform you for the phonics tutor as well. Okay, yes. And yes, welcome, ma'am. And we have a Anirudha.
Niruddha. Actually, this is my husband profile. I have logged it from his laptop, so
Okay.
it's showing his name.
Okay, so your name, ma'am.
Yeah. Myself, Shilpa Kosrekar. I'm born and brought up in Belgaum, Karnataka. After
Okay.
marriage, I shifted here to Thane, Mumbai. So I'm working as a preschool teacher here in the Mindseed School. I want to do this course as I want to learn the phonics sound. Actually, and my son is 3.5 years old. So I
Shilpa
want to
ma'am, do we
teach.
met before in any course?
Sorry,
Do we met before in any course? No, right?
we have spoken on the phone. Yeah, I have.
Okay.
Yeah, I have inquired this about this course to you. Yeah.
Okay, okay,
So
yeah.
I want to teach him as well as I want to learn phonics sound more here. That's
Okay,
it. So,
great, great. Yes, Shilpa ma'am, welcome, welcome to the classes.
thank you.
And we have Sarah ma'am here. Yes, Sarah ma'am. Ma'am, you're muted. Ma'am, you're muted. Ma'am, you're muted. Unmute, unmute. Just unmute.
Sorry, ma'am.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Hello, ma'am, and all my friends. A very good evening to all, ma'am.
Yes,
Actually,
very
I am
good.
Saranya from Conchipuram, Tamil Nadu.
Okay.
Now I am a homemaker, ma'am.
Hmm.
Actually, I worked as a preschool teacher.
Hmm.
Now I love to learn phonics. So I recently joined because I have to teach my kids.
Hmm.
So then I am again planning to go to my school also, preschool, to continue my
Okay.
job.
So you are into your
So I
mom
love to
or
learn the new
something?
things and yeah, ma'am.
Okay, okay, great. Yes.
That's
Okay,
why.
ma'am. Welcome,
Thank
welcome
you.
to the classes. Yes.
Thank you.
And we have Krishna Reddy sir here. Krishna Reddy sir, how are you?
I'm good.
Yes, sir. Nice to see you again here.
Thank you.
Welcome, welcome to the phonics classes, sir. Yes. Yeah. And we have Debjani ma'am here. Yes, Debjani ma'am.
Hello, ma'am. Actually, unfortunately, due to some emergency, I was in a clinic with my mother, so that's why I couldn't reach home today.
No,
But
no
from
problem. No
tomorrow, I'll
problem.
be joining, ma'am.
No problem. You can introduce. You
Uh,
can introduce. Later on, we will speak out. Yes. Are you able to introduce, or else we will speak? Like I'll take an introduction to
uh,
you.
Ma'am, right now I'm in a metro station, so it will not be very much possible for me. Myself is Devdanya, and I am in preschool teaching. And
Okay.
now I want to learn phonics in detail. I know a bit, but I want to learn in detail. That's why I joined the course.
Okay. You're from? You're from
I am
which
from
place?
Kolkata.
You're from Kolkata. Great, great,
Kolkata,
Devjani
ma'am.
ma'am.
Kolkata.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to the phonics
Yes.
classes.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank
Okay,
you.
yes. And I can see Samsung SM5928B. Ma'am, I will assist you to rename. Come on, please let me know.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure, ma'am. I will rename it. Actually, my name is Shreya,
Shreya.
and
Okay, yeah.
yes, ma'am, my
I
name is
just have
Shreya, and
named.
I didn't know that I've not changed my name. Yeah, sure, changed.
Okay.
Thank you, ma'am.
Mm.
Actually, I want to learn phonics for my child, and I want to open an academy, type of academy, to
Okay.
teach phonics classes. I am a tuition teacher. Right.
Okay, great, great. So
Yes, ma'am.
you want to start up as a tutor, and later on, like you want to expand the same into
Yes, ma'am.
academy.
Yes,
Great,
ma'am.
Shreya, ma'am. Yes, welcome, welcome to the classes. And I can see
Thank you.
Fly 31 Learn. Come on. Somebody have said the password itself. Yeah. Who is that? Come on. I will assist you to rename, please.
Good evening, ma'am.
Very good evening, ma'am. Yes.
I'm Rinsija Rashid, coming from Sharjah.
Okay.
I'm from Sharjah. I am a housewife.
Okay.
I want to learn more about the phonics, and
Hmm.
I want to teach my daughter also. That's why I'm choosing the phonics training course.
Okay, great, great.
Thank you,
Ma'am,
ma'am.
your name, and please kindly spell your name once.
Rinsija.
Rin
Rinsija.
Rinsija. Okay, it takes 2 days time for me to remember everyone's face and
Oh,
names.
okay.
Okay. Yeah, pardon. Yeah. Okay. Okay then. Yes, Rinsija ma'am, welcome. Welcome to the classes.
Thank you so much.
Okay, I just have seen everyone's face and I'm aware of right now. Yes. Okay. Chalo, let us start. Phonics, phonics, phonics. Search through the Instagram if I want to do some course, that course, this course, that company, this academy. Every search is done. Okay, so now you have opted for some particular course. Now you need to concentrate. Because many of them will search properly. They do come, they do sit, but they don't dedicate the time. Okay, so that mistake you should never do. Okay, so when you are investing, you have to invest your time as well while learning. Okay, so ma'am, do I need to do some homework or nothing? No, you just dedicatedly sit for 2 hours over here. I will teach you everything. No need of like after class hours and all. After class hours, I will give you only the game templates, designing, art and craft or something to do. Okay, but still I will be providing you some time because TLMs are much more important to teach the kids, right? So I will be teaching you even that, the practical experience and everything. So now coming ahead with phonics, 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 phonics. What do you mean by phonics? Is it an English word? First, let us make out, like we all want to teach English to the kids. We all want the students to read and write independently. Correct. Without a teacher help or a parent help, that's the biggest like main objective or a goal, right? So when we teach a phonics, the child should be able to read or write independently. Correct? So by the end of the course, you will be enough confident to immediately take the classes where you can really make a child write independently and read independently. That's my promise. Okay, so next, coming ahead with phonics. Phonics itself is not an English name. It is derived from the Greek word. Phonics, phoneme, phonetics, all three appears to be same, but all the three are different. Okay, all the three are very different. So now let us try to understand. What do you mean by phonics? What do you mean by phoneme? Phoneme is the very basic thing that first let us speak about. What is that? It's a phoneme. What do you mean by a phoneme? A sound. K, k, g, g, n, a, e, u. What are all these things? Sounds that we make, right? So all these are what? The phonemes. Okay, a, b, k, d, e, r, d. You can just hear a single sound, right? Right, every alphabet will be having a sound of it. Those are known as what? Phonemes. Single sound. Single sound. How many sounds will you be learning here? You will be learning 42 sounds during this program. Okay, 42 basic sounds in the basic level itself. Advanced level and the intermediate level will go with the rules and the alternative spellings, tricky words and everything. Okay, in the basic level itself, you will be learning all the 42 sounds. Same will be delivered for the kids in the basic level. Okay, how many sounds in total? 42 sounds in total. Next, coming to the phonics. Okay, coming to the phonics. What do you mean by phonics then? It is a way of teaching the reading and the writing to the kids. Okay, the way of teaching. How do you teach? What techniques will you use? Okay, you narrate a story, you make out a song, you teach them along with the action. The way of teaching the reading and the writing for the kids is known as phonics. Okay, the way of teaching reading and writing. To be very simple method. In what method do you teach? In what way you teach? Methodology, okay, is nothing but a phonics. We have a one more terminology. What is that? Phonetics. Okay, what is that? Phonetics. Let us understand right from the basics, where it started, how it started. So today it is all about the introduction. Phonetics. What do you mean by botany? Botany is a study of plants. Study of plants is known as a botany. Zoology, study of animals is known as a zoology. Right. So then phonetics, study of sounds is known as phonetics. Got it? Study of sounds. It can be writing that word symbol, it can be blending, it can be segmenting all together. Okay, what are we doing now? Phonetics. We are learning the phonetics, means how to make a sound, how to teach it, like let it be the phonics, how to make a sound, that is a phoneme. Okay, how to blend it, how to segment it, what things will happen. Everything is under one subject. What is that? Phonetics is a subject. The study of sounds. Any confusion? Please just raise your hand. I will come to you. Okay, just raise your hand like this. I can see each and every one of you. Okay, so the phoneme is a very core basic thing. Okay, the sounds. A single sound is known as a phoneme. Okay, next comes the phonics. How you teach these particular phonemes to the kids? What is the way that you teach, or the reading and the writing you make? The method that you are following to teach that phonemes to the kids is a phonics. Altogether, the study of everything about the something regarding to the sounds is known as phonetics. Okay, all these three are Greek words. All the three are what? Greek words. Belongs to the Greek origin. Derived to the English. Ma'am, how will you know? Like, how do you know that these are the Greek words? How can I identify these Greek words? I'll just give you some small hint over here. Listen to me. Phonics, which is the first sound that you can hear. Like in fan, like in fox. But what is the spelling used over here? PH.
Yes.
Instead of a F, which makes out of sounds, here I'm using PH, which is actually making the sounds. So all those things are the Greek words. Elephant. PH is making ant. Elephant. Dolphin. Is it Fin fin in dolphin? PHIN in the dolphin. Like PH is making sound. Wherever the PH is making a sound, which origin words are those? Greek origin words. Okay, Greek origin words. These are 100% tricky for the kids. If you ask the kids to write phonics, like with a very basic 42 sounds, how will they write? They'll just write the phonics like this. And you need to mark it is right, because PH making sounds somewhere comes in the advanced level. If they write this, you must be happy, at least they have written the right sound. Right? They have identified that F is making sound instead of R or M. Correct? So all these are like a Greek words, PH making of sounds. Now, when do it started? Okay, now let me take your personal experiences. When you heard about the phonics? I heard in my grade 8. Grade 8, some neighbor child used to go to that Euro Kids or somewhere. Euro Kids was very new that time. Okay. A for apple, apple. B for ball, ball. I was like, what is this b? What is this a? Okay, I don't know something. This is something like beyond my thoughts. This is going to be very scientific or something. Okay, yes. Now, grade 8, around some, take like a 2000 to 2010 in between. Okay, next, when you people heard, tell me. Shreya ma'am, 2005, 5 years before. Unmute and speak out, na?
5 years before, when my child is going to school, then
Oh, okay, so as a mom, you know phonics. Okay,
yes, ma'am.
then. Rinsija ma'am, come on, you share your experience when you heard about the phonics.
13 years back, my daughter.
13 years back, so it is around like 2012 or 13. Okay.
Yeah.
So great. Okay, 2012 or 13, you might have completed your college or something by then. Okay, yeah. So next, Archana ma'am, when you heard?
I am when jo college में मैं जावा
College.
college
Okay, so during your college, you came to know like there is something new existence in the
में
alphabets. Yeah, that is the phonics.
2005
Okay,
2005
2005. Okay, 2005.
20
Let me
years
take,
ago.
it might have started by 2000s.
Only
Like,
word here this time.
I'll tell you one fact. In India, the Jolly Phonics was itself introduced at 2002. Now you can think like how old the phonics is. Okay, so 1995, 1980, 1970, 1960, 1950. Yes, 1950 actually, when the independence, all these things, hangama was happening. UK people, okay, let me take the British. The Britishers are the traders, right? So they used to go and trade from here to there to here, sell the products and everything. When they started exploring the multiple languages they have learned. So coming to our Indian languages, which they have ruled us for 300 years, they were really mesmerized. Okay, I'm really proud of the one who have literally created our literature. Because in our Indian languages, take Hindi, Tamil, Telugu, any language you take. If I want to write my name, I'm so happy to write my name. Because one spelling. Kirti, only one spelling. Okay, so let me write in Kannada. Okay, Kirti. I do not have any other option to write Kirti in Kannada. Okay, I will try to write in Hindi also. I'm so bad at that. Okay, something like this or something. I don't know. Okay, what I have written. Okay, some particular spelling. Okay, it might be a wrong spelling. Ignore it. Okay, yes. So now the Kirti. Any other spelling to write? No, not at all. Okay, but in English, few people. I'll go to the receptionist or else I'll go to some mart. Come on, ma'am, tell me your name. Okay, one will write my name like this. One will write my name like this. One will write my name like this, which is the right spelling. The kids are literally confused in these things. Yes or no? Right? Yes or no? Yes, 100%. Then which is the right spelling? After learning the phonics, I have identified this is the right spelling. Ma'am, how? Phonic rules. Okay, the phonics rules will literally help us to identify the right spelling and read it and write it in the right way. But these people, what happened to the luckily one spelling and the one particular thing in all the Indian languages, we don't have any confusion. We can learn it so easily. We don't have any rules to write and read. Okay, so we can write only by learning the letters. But for the English people, what happened? Okay, the Britishers, words do already exist. Now, from that existing words, they started to find the rules. They started to identify and discover the sounds. And before it was like a whole language process, what we all learned A-N-T and A-N-T and A-P-P-L-E apple, right? Yes, whole language. We call it as a whole language method. Okay, we see, we read it, no logic, nothing. We keep it in our mind. Means mugging up by hearting system. That's it, right? Yes. So now they started to identify and has some sounds. A, t, and they started to identify the sounds. So now this discovery, they just announced to the world when around 1950 to 1960. The whole world was like, hey, this is really a nonsense thing. What are you coming up with? Okay, so nobody wants to follow your method. So better you stop the research on it. Who replied this? USA replied this. Okay, who replied this? USA replied this. We know that Cold War, which actually goes on between that two countries. So next, do the people stop there? No. Just a common teacher. Okay, just like us. Okay, in UK, she started to research again, but this time with the scientific proofs. This time, she not only applied on the normal kids, she also applied with the disorder kids like dyslexia, dysgraphia, ADHD, visually processing disorder. We have a many different disorders, right? Okay, blind children. She started to explore and apply it scientifically. And what was the success rate? 100% success rate. Now, can a world really speak when they come up with the scientific proofs? No, the world started to follow. Okay, so they just have built up in that journey. That teacher name is Hugh Lloyd. Okay, what is the teacher name? The teacher name is Sue Lloyd. So in that journey, she just met with one publisher by the name Christopher Jolly. What is the publisher name? Christopher Jolly, book publisher, printing publisher. Okay, so that publisher advised this you lord, the teacher, my dear, you are with a very great thing, and that's a world changing literature thing what you have come up with. Why can you write one teacher training guidance book, so other common teachers just like us, okay, can utilize, can look into it, can learn, and really the kids will be benefited. She have written along with the Madam Sarah. Okay, Sarah is a one more teacher along with her. They both have written it. And who published it? Christopher Jolly under the Jolly Learning Private Limited Company, where they opened the different brand names, Jolly Phonics, Jolly Grammar, and Jolly Music. Okay, so the Jolly English, like this. Now you came to know where does the Jolly came from. Christopher Jolly, and it's his company. Okay, and these are the other teachers are the authors. Okay, other teachers are the authors. This is how the Jolly brand came up. Now you came to know Jolly Phonics is not a methodology, it's a brand. Then what is the methodology? What method is that? It is a synthetic phonics method. Okay, so now from now, if somebody asks you what are you learning, which phonics method you are learning, don't say Jolly Phonics. Jolly Phonics is a brand name like a Learnify Phonics, Byju's, Pond's Powder, like this. Okay, it is just a brand name. But what exactly the methodology inside it? It's a synthetic phonics method. See, hence it is a day one. If you are unable to sync with my words or the explanation, kindly open up and speak up. No, ma'am, I'm not getting this point. Ma'am, please slow down, or like until I understand. After 2 days, I will definitely sync with all of you people. Okay, the frequency will match. Synthetic phonics method. So what is the synthetic phonics, ma'am? I know synthetic saree, synthetic material. Okay, so synthetic phonics is nothing but we use the letter sounds only. Okay, the letter sounds instead of letter names. Letter names are the one which we learned. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. What are these? The letter names. The letter sounds A, B, K, D, E, F, R. What are these? Letter sounds. We use only the letter sounds, and we teach the letter sounds to the kids initially without actually telling them even the letter names exist initially. Okay, so it's not like we completely mask it. Okay, no, initially we teach them the letter sounds. They will learn only the letter sounds. Okay, it's not like A for apple, apple, A or A. Confusion, right? Whether I need to use a or the A. That confusion won't be there. For them, apple, that's it. Okay, apple, only the letter sounds, and we will teach them how to blend and read. Blending means mix the sounds together and read out as a word. Okay, so I'll speak about the blending later. Okay, so that is what the synthetic phonics means. We teach them the sounds. Using the sounds, we teach them the reading and writing. Clear? That's the method. And this is the pure phonics method, I can say. Okay, the purest form of the phonics method. So in my classes, I'm going to teach you the synthetic phonics method and the Jolly phonics blended one. And I have added a multiple things that I have gained in my experience. Okay, because I have trained more than 6,000 plus students. More than the teachers, I have trained the students. So now you imagine if you teach your own child, you will be the pros. So after teaching 6,000 plus students, they have given me many pros and cons. Okay, they have thrown me many challenges. I have not only teach the normal kids, but I have already also taught the different disorder kids. Okay, I have assisted them. Even I have taught the blind kids as well. Okay, so I have a complete experience. So I have blended my experience, which will push you to the next extent. Okay, so the course is going to be the blend of all these things. And I will be telling you all the facts. This will work, this will not work. Okay, so this particular strategy you need to apply for the kids, and only in this way they will be understand. Why not in the other way? That also I will be telling you the logical reasoning every time. Okay, whether you ask me why or not, I will be answering you. Okay, so why? Yes. So what is the methodology you are learning? Synthetic phonics method.
Phonics.
Okay, synthetic phonics method. And what will be the approach? Method you are learning, okay. How will you deliver it to the kids? There must be some method, right? There must be some approach. If I am approaching a child, it should not be theoretical, right? Theoretical approach, practical approach, right? So for these kids, we can name it as a multi-sensory approach. Come on, ma'am, multi-sensory approach. I'm literally blank. Okay, can you elaborate? Yes. How many sense organs are there? 5 sense organs we have. Okay, so in these 5 sense organs, can you tell me what and all these 5 sense organs will help us to? Sight, vision, okay, eyes, next smell, next taste, next sense, next we can hear. Let me take the letter. Can it taste the letter? No, I cannot taste the letter, right? Okay, don't say, ma'am, I will make a letter candy or something. Okay, you cannot taste the letter. Okay, can you smell the letter? No, we cannot smell the letter. Can you see the letter, something written? Yes, we can see the letter. Can you listen to the letter? Act. Yes, we can listen to that. Can you touch and feel if it is written on something? Yes, we can touch the alphabetical blocks. We can, you all have an experience of the sandpaper cards. Okay, so you might be aware of all these sandpaper cards or something. We can touch and feel that. How many senses? 3 senses, multiple senses. That's a multi-sensory approach. We make the child to listen to the sound, look into the particular symbol of that particular sound. We make them to touch and feel it. Okay, multiple senses. Not all sensory approach, multiple sensory approach. Okay, multiple senses, 3 senses, multi-sensory approach. Okay, now tell me which method? Synthetic phonics method. Which approach? Multi-sensory approach. Clear? Got it? Okay, yeah, done. Next. Coming with, come on, let us see what are these 42 sounds we are going to learn. Okay, ma'am, we have only 26 letters, but how come 42 sounds? Anyone? Prior phonics experience or knowledge?
Because will be some digraphs also.
Digraphs, right? So now let us understand what that Shreya ma'am is saying. Okay, the digraphs. 1 minute. Chapashwarya? Just a moment. Delivery boy is here to collect certificates. I'll be back in 1 minute. Yes. Where were we? Yeah, 42 sounds. So let us see what Shreya ma'am just mentioned, like a digraphs, trigraphs, quadragraphs, unigraphs, monographs might sound like the greater vocabulary or a terminology. But to whom do we teach all these? Nursery and LKG. Obviously, the adult brains can understand it more better. Yes or no? Yes. Chalo, I'll be writing all the 42 sounds here. Okay. Take a fresh page. Keep that page until the end. So that whenever the revision comes, you can quickly turn up and make out the actions and the sounds. Okay. Write it only in the smaller case. All the letter sounds only in the smaller case. Okay. Ma'am, then I heard somewhere 44 sounds are there. Okay, yes, 44 sounds are there, but in Jolly Phonics, right now, officially we have 42 sounds. Later on that, remaining 2 sounds also I will teach, don't worry. Write only in the smaller case, give a proper gap spacing, and don't change the order. Today we will be understanding what things we are going to learn and the very basics. From tomorrow, I'll start with the practical sessions. This is double O and double O repeated. ಏನನಾ లేదు త్రిద ఏం చెప్పు copy that. క్లాస్ అయిపోలేదు అది సరే ఇట్లా రాకూడదు క్లాస్లో కొన్ని దోశ వేయించుకొని Bye.
Ma'am, which are the last letters?
Ma'am, last letter I have not seen.
Yes.
No, ma'am. 7 AR.
Now I think you can look at it. Copied? I'll share you the written notes also, PDFs also, but I really wanted you to experience it by writing down. Notes will be shared for you as a PDF, and you will be receiving my teacher training guidance book where A to Z regarding the course, even beyond the course, everything will be mentioned in that. You'll be receiving a hard copy of it. So this is the teacher training guidance book. So you'll be receiving this book along with your certificate. Okay. Yeah. Done? Yeah. Yes. So now how many groups do we have? 7 groups. In each group, how many sounds do we have? 6 sounds. 6 sevens are 42 sounds. Correct? If you look into the first group, you just draw one slash in between the C and K. Don't take it as a digraph or something. 2 different letters only. But both together make a k sound. Both will make a k sound. Okay. So if you look into the first 3 groups, all the 18 sounds, how many letters are there? Single letter. Right? One letter. S, A, T, I, P, N, K, E, R, M, D. Like this. One letter making one sound. One. Unit. Uni. Right? Unit in the sense one's place. Right? Mono. Monocotyledon, dicotyledon. Correct? So mono means 1. Di means 2. Right? These are the basic things that we have learned. So what can I call these as? Like a 1 letter which is making a 1 sound. You can call it as a monograph or unigraph. You can call it as a monograph or a unigraph. Doesn't matter. What do you mean by graph? Means letter. 1 letter, 2 letters. Monograph or the unigraph. UNIGRAPH, graph, or the mono or uni, UNIGRAPH, graph. What does the monographs or the unigraphs means? 1 letter makes how many sounds? 1 sound. And the sound, a single bit of a sound, one phoneme will be represented by a dot under it. If it is making one sound, if this letter is making a one sound, how many dots do I need to place? One dot under it. Dot under it like this. All these are like a unigraphs or a phonographs. Now, beyond that, okay, so you have a fourth group. And you can see the two letters together, combinations, right? Let me round it off. If you have a red pen, you can neatly round off the two letters together. Red pen or any sketch pen, any other colors if you have, you can clearly round it off. Here, there are two letters together, but makes how many sounds? One sound again. Okay, this makes a sound like A. This makes a sound like O. This makes a sound like I, E, O. Okay, E and O. Can you break the E further? Can you divide the E sound further? No, it is the smallest bit of the sound. You cannot break it, right? So what are these known as? Two letters together. Two in the sense bicycle. Bi means two. Right, two wheels will be there for a bicycle, or you can also take the terminology di and bi, same, two. The meaning is two. Digraphs, two letters. What do we call this as? Digraphs, two letters together making one sound. This is known as a digraph. Okay, this is a digraph. This is a digraph. How many dots do I need to place? One dot under it. That's it. Because two letters together making one sound. No, one sound, one dot. One sound, one dot. How many digraphs are there? There are 18 digraphs. How many digraphs? 18 digraphs. You can count it right from here. You can just count it out. You can find 18 digraphs in Jolly Phonics 42 sounds. Clear? Monograph means one graph, one letter making one sound. Digraphs means two letters. Digraph, two letters. Two letters making how many sounds? One sound. Okay, one sound. Now let me take a, I'm going to clear it. Okay, before that I'll just mention. So these three, like the first three groups are together known as level 1 of the sounds. I'm speaking about the levels, not the basic level, intermediate level, advanced level. Okay, in the sounds itself, these all comes in the basic level. Okay, everything will come under basic level based on the difficulty and easy. Okay, easy to difficult. These three together we will be grouping into the level 1 sounds. Easy. For them, like no more confusion, no? That particular letter making that particular one sound. But from here, the actual challenges begin. Okay, so the fourth and fifth go with the level 2 of sounds. Sixth and seventh will go with the level 3 of sounds. I will ask you one question. Why are they not in an alphabetical order? Why is the sound placed first? Why do I mention you to write only in the smaller case, not in the capital letters? I was expecting all these doubts from your end. Okay, yes. Why? Why? I really love why. Okay, yes. Come on. Why? Okay, firstly, let's take one by one.
Due to their same features. Due to their same features.
Same features? No, you can see the w sound, z sound, v sound, yucks, which are mixed over here also, right? Okay, the sound and act sound are just beside. The act is the first alphabet in an alphabetical order. Why couldn't have they shuffled it this side? Right? Why haven't they shuffled it this side? Why the sound only the first? Okay, first thing is
Maybe the
understand
easy.
based on the difficulty they sorted out. There is an answer. Based on the difficulty they sorted out, so the first sound needs to be the easiest sound. Yes or no? Yes? Correct? S is the easiest sound. So, ma'am, they placed it first. S is the most used sound in the universe. Almost all the world languages has a sound in it. Okay, in all their languages. And if you take English, it is the most repeated sound. Got it? Okay, it is the most repeated sound. So that's the reason prioritized and they have placed it first. Later on, followed by the vowel for the blending, okay, for the segmenting word construction. They just have mixed the vowels and as well as few consonants. Clear? Now, tell me, is it necessary to teach the kids in an alphabetical order? Not necessary, right? When they learn the alphabets, next they will go for the word formation. When they go for the word formation, will there be a alphabetical order followed? No, we mix up all the letters. So no need to teach them in a mug-up way. Okay, no need to teach them. Here also, once they learn, you don't never ask them to go in an order. Okay, you just give them the different orders, ask them to make the sounds. That's it. Make the action in that particular order of that particular day, they have to go ahead with that order. You can shuffle once they learn. Clear? Clear? Yes. So next, the first thing is sorted. What was my second question? Why the smaller case? Why not the capital letters? It's okay. No, I don't expect a logical answers. You can speak out.
Usually we use small letters everything. Small
Like
letter.
huh?
Small letters use everything. Many times we see there and heard there. See there, small.
Okay, okay. Okay. Any other answers?
Like my son used to learn, the small letters used to depict the sound, and capital letter used to depict the word. Like A, if they say they need to write capital A, and if it is A, then they write small a.
That's a false method. Okay, red alert, no, false method. Okay, yeah, next.
Maybe capital letters are denoted for starting of sentence or something, and sound is maybe more of not like something we can start with.
So you are mixing some grammar to the sounds right now.
Huh.
Okay, okay, yes, yes, okay. Yes, Shilpa ma'am.
Maybe it's because of whatever we see in the newspaper or article. It's in a small small letters only. Maybe that's why.
Let me open any random book. Take it directly to your brain. If I open any random book, which are the most used one? Smaller or the
Small.
capitals?
Small.
Smaller case is the most used letter formations compared to the capital. Not even
Madam.
beyond comparison. Out of some 100 letters that we write, 95 will be small and 5 will be capital. We use the capital only for the grammatical purpose. Okay, it is nowhere going to affect the word formation or nowhere it is going to make a wrong about that particular word sound or the pronunciation. Agree or not? If I write the I like this or if I write the I like this, is it going to change something? No. Right? Doesn't. We use the capital letters only to make sure the sentence starts with the capital letter. Grammar. Okay. Second thing, only if it is a proper noun, Kirti, Bengaluru, Adarsh Nagar, okay, so India, proper nouns, right? Only if it is a proper noun, we start it with a capital letter. Again, grammar. Proper adjectives. Okay, these are the three cases. What are proper adjectives, ma'am? First time I'm listening to it. Okay, noodles. If I want to describe the noodles, I describe it as a Chinese noodle. Indian chai. Right. So Spanish dancer. Spain becomes Spanish. Right. So France becomes French. China becomes Chinese. India becomes Indian. Right. So like this, what are these words known as? Proper adjectives. Okay, proper adjectives to describe the next thing, the tea or the noodles, or to specify what is it. So what are these? Proper adjectives we call. Even in the case of a proper adjective, we represent it with the capital letters only. Okay, only in these three cases, what is applying? Grammar is applying. To make something grammatical, We use the capital letters. Now tell me, for nursery kid, LKG kid, who are yet in the scribbling stage, who are learning the letter formation patterns and learning ABCD initially, grammar is required. Is the grammar required? Not necessary. Grammar comes second. So what to teach first? Most used letter. Easy strokes we will be using for the letter formation when it comes to the small letters. Right? Easiest stroke. I'm a handwriting trainer. Okay, so I'm teaching the handwriting right from 20 years. Okay, I have started making out the tutorials right from my 9th grade. Okay, so what is the most important thing? Strokes. Okay, the strokes are very small and easy to write for the kids. Okay, ma'am, what are you speaking about strokes? You know the handwriting, but I don't know anything about handwriting. Don't worry, I will tell you. See, I'll make you to understand. See, all these basic things as a phonics teacher, you must know. As a teacher or a tutor or a mom, you must know all these basic things. Okay? Never teach anything like our teachers have made it enough and ruined our lives enough without telling any logic. Okay? Yes, see, look at this. Before teaching this letter formation to the kids, make sure you have taught them the letters, basic strokes and patterns, slanting line, C shape or anything. What are the two strokes used here? Smaller strokes, bigger strokes. The kids feel so easy to write and learn the smaller strokes. Okay? If you teach them the capital letters which has a bigger strokes, they will write by then. They will learn all the capital letters. But where is the trouble? When they want to learn the smaller case letters with the smaller strokes, they feel so difficult to bring the size from bigger to the smaller. But it is a reverse order. Smaller to the bigger is very easy. You don't need to even teach them. If you show them on the board, they will be able to do it. Remember this, logically also this appears. Ma'am, then why in Indian schools we are still teaching the capital letters first, then they will go to the smaller? See, it's not like nobody are educated or something. Very good publications have changed the order right now. Okay, very good publications, good quality publications. After a great research, they have changed the smaller first and the capital letter. But still local books or the one who are yet printing the same copy of it, okay, without revising everything, they're still following capital to small. But what will you follow? Tell me. Small first, then with the capitals. Clear? Got it? Yeah. More usage, easy strokes. Okay. So next, it will be always natural. The flow goes with small to big. Okay, small to big. So this is logical reason, and that is where we teach them the small cases. Ma'am, do I need to teach them the print writing or cursive writing? It's your wish. Okay, absolutely your wish. It won't be cursive while you are teaching the letters. It will be pre-cursive letters. You're saying yes, but still brain is like, what is that cursive, pre-cursive? Don't worry. See, this is a print M. Print letter, small m. This is a completely cursive M. This we teach only from UKG when they want to join the things and write in a sentence. Okay, the cursive writing, pure cursive. It is in the mid of these two. This is a precursive. Before the cursive is a precursive letter. Okay, either you can teach print or the precursive. The books of Jolly Phonics, if you want to follow, it is both available in the print writing and the precursive writing. You can opt for it. Okay, books are available in both the versions. Whether you want to go to the print, books are available. Precursive, opt only if in future you are going to teach the cursive writing. It's a pre-planned one that you have to choose like 2 or 3 years prior, wherever you are going to use. Okay. Come on. So before going into the 5 basic skills, let's quickly take a break for 5 minutes. Now it is 8:03. Let's all connect by 8:08. Okay, don't leave the meeting. Just go don't sit here also. Just go take a fresh air. If you want to have some coffee, go get it. Okay? Yes, chalo. Let's take a 5 minutes break and come back. Yes, come back, everyone. Okay. Come back. Yes. 5 basic skills in Jolly Phonics. It's not only in Jolly Phonics, it can be any phonics. So firstly, learning the letter sounds. The kids will learn the letter sounds before they start writing. Okay, for example, it's not like you will be showing them how it will be and you will be teaching them this is the sound. No, this will not come at all. First, they will learn there is something known as a sound, which is a sound. Once they learn that sound, you will be showing them how to represent it with a symbol. Okay, what comes first? Learning the letter sounds. How many letter sounds they will learn? They will be learning 42 letter sounds. Next comes the letter formation. Once they learn the sounds, okay, what are the things that you will use? What are the skills that you will present and how will you make them to learn the sound? Using the story, action and song. I don't call it rhyme because rhyme means rhyming words needs to be there, right? Rain, pain, gain, shy, pie, like this it needs to be rhyming words. But here, no, these are songs. Don't expect the rhyming words. Okay, so the first most thing is learning the letter sounds. How many letter sounds will they learn? 42 sounds. How will they learn? How will you teach them like to make the sound, to make the a sound? It's not like you go, come on children, repeat after me. Sound, a sound. You cannot teach like this, right? Right? So you need to make sure that it is really going into their mind and unconscious learning is happening because tiny thoughts, right? Conscious thing, they will never pay attention. Okay, so how will you teach? Along with the story, action and song. Fun way, right? In a fun way, practical way. Next, learning the letter formation. Learning the letter formation. How we all learned the letter formation. Take the slate. Come on, repeat, 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 repeat. Practice, right? So that's a practice. But here we will be using the multiple senses. Okay, firstly, we make the children to see the letter. Come on, my dears. Everyone just sit and stare at it. Okay, just sit and stare at it. Stare the letter. I'll make you to stare later. Okay, so just you will be making them to see. Why see first? See is a sense of sight. Correct, sense of sight. Why see? Why cannot touch and feel first? Come on. Here comes the receptors. Okay, so even do you remember the childhood memory, your best memory? It flashes in front of your eyes. Right? You cannot come back like what audio was playing, what your friend was saying, their own voice or anything. Can you recall it? No. But that visuals will come. Correct? That visuals will come because the eyes will be having more number of receptors which carry the message to the brain compared to the other sense organs. scientific thing. Okay, so when you listen, little bit of memory will be passed to the brain. When you speak out, okay, so when you taste something, okay, when you like when you touch and feel, very less number of receptors comparatively to the eyes. Eyes has a more number of receptors. This not only goes with the letter formation, the children who are like grade 4, 5, 6 and all will be facing few difficulty in the spellings, like butterfly you take, okay, insist, inconsistent, like this bigger spellings if you take, you just write them that particular spelling. Ask them to just look into it. Stay, see, look into it. Okay, so more message has been passed to the brain rather than practice, 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 practice. You just ask them to sit and stare it for some time. You ask them to paint that letter. They will never forget lifetime. Okay, sit and paint that letter formation. Okay, butterfly, come on, write it in the paint brush. Do a very good mandala art on that butterfly, whatever you're going to write. What are they doing? Spending more time with that letter rather than writing multiple times. Okay, just sending the message to the brain to save it in the memory permanently. That's it. Okay, so that's the reason. What are we doing first? We are using the sense of sight. See the letter. Sit and stare. That's it. After that, touch and feel the letter. Okay. After that, what do we do? Feel the letter. You can use the sensory cards. Okay. You can just instantly prepare your sensory cards. Come on, do it for tomorrow. One activity, activity number 1, which will be considered for the final demo presentation. Take it down. Activity number 1, assignment. Take one A4 size sheet. Okay. Just take one A4 size sheet of any letter that you wish. Don't ask me size and all, please. It's left to your wish. Tiny one you do or the big one you do, it's left to your wish. Okay, so just double code the letter. Let me take the ch sound. You can opt any letter. Apply the glue. Okay, apply the glue. Now opt whether you want to paste the cotton on it, pom-poms on it, or you go to the kitchen and get some grains and paste on it, rice on it, rangoli powder on it, doesn't matter. You can touch and feel it. Let it be the hard texture or the soft texture. Okay, hard or the soft texture. So the child will start tracing the letter, feel the letter. Okay, so that's a sensory cards you can prepare. Okay. That's your day 1 activity. Tomorrow you need to submit. Don't keep pending works. Yes, Shilpa ma'am.
We can pick any letter, right?
Any letter, any letter. Okay. Multiple things I will do. I have enough time. You can do. Okay. But my expectation is 1. Okay. My expectation is 1. Start doing the neat work only. Okay. So don't do some rough work. Later I will find some time during the weekends. No. Start doing the neat work. Okay. Yeah. I don't specifically ask you by tomorrow, but I'll give you 2 days time. Definitely I will be checking it. Okay. Yes, because by the end it will be a great pressure for you. You feel like why I have joined this course. That many activities will be there for sure. Okay, TLMs will be there. So on that day,
for one letter or for all the letters?
one letter, one letter. My expectation is only one letter. That's it. Okay, yeah. So that you will be having an idea in the future, no? When you file it. Okay, when you look into it, so it will be an idea for you. That's the intention. So after feel the letter, we have a air writing. This is very good for the dyslexia kids. Never forget, even for the normal kids also. What is that? Air writing, air brushing, one and the same. Let us look into it practically and experience it. I'm clearing the board. I'm clearing the board. If you want, you can take the screenshot. Hopefully all of you have noted it down. If missed out, it's available in teacher training guidance book. Soft copy also will be shared. You need to support the children initially. Is it correct if child is allowed to go ahead with their tracing? There is a possibility they start the tracing from the down. Yes. So what you have to assist them with the starting point. So they don't have any confusion. They will directly move to the starting point. Correct? Followed by the arrow marks. Okay, followed by the arrow marks when you are teaching the letter formation. By then, remember, they need to be completely equipped with the strokes and patterns. Okay, strokes and patterns. So what is the starting points? Come on, everyone just scribble it on the paper. Okay, hold your 2 fingers. And why 2 fingers? I can hold the single finger. More pressure will be applied. More pressure, more registration. That's it. Okay, come on, 2 fingers. Starting point. Just come down along with the arrow marks. Just come down along with the arrow marks. Repeatedly, you just make them. Repeatedly, you just make them. If it is a sound, see these things I don't repeat again and again. Okay, so these are the basic things you have to just understand because every letter formation goes in this way. Now, you need to go up and come down. So, up arrow marks, I will write it like this. Down arrow marks, I will write it like this. Okay, up and down. Reverse I have written. Or you can take this down as like this. Reverse order, so it is better to understand. Where is the starting point? This is the starting point. I'm just turning it into a C shape, go up and come back on the same line. Tracing. Ask them to do it multiple times.
So this first we'll do it with the like the touch and feel, and then for the air also
It
we'll
is
ask
not
them.
air writing, touch and feel only.
Okay.
During the touch and feel only, you have to give them the starting points and this. Air rating, you won't be having any physical things. Okay? See, the first thing is see. They are just looking into it and absorbing the thing. Next is touch and feel. What is this? They are again absorbing the thing. Inside, nothing is came out, right? So nothing is coming out over there. Okay, nothing came out. So now, next comes the writing, air writing. Ask the children to hold their fingers and write the alphabet, whatever they have learnt, in the air. This is the dot. I'm just tracing down and coming down the arrow marks. What sound is this? S sound. Dot, coming down with the arrow marks. S sound. Come on, do it. Do it along with me. The starting point, coming down the arrow mark. What sound is this? S sound. Tell me, how many of you can see the letter which I have written on the board right now? I just have written some letter in some particular shape, the starting point and the arrows. Can you see that again? Is the memory throwing back for you while you are writing in the air? So there, see the letter and feel the letter. They have taken it inside. Now they are bringing back from the memory. Okay, what they have understood, you will come to know while they are doing the air writing. Okay, so this is the most important thing again. Sound. They have to make the sound and they need to start point. So come down along with the arrow marks. Now you can give them the practice sheets. Okay, you can give them the practice sheets. I will be providing every practice sheet. You don't need to worry. Okay, I'll be providing all the practice sheets for you. Okay. You can print and use it individually. Okay, yeah, practice sheets. So now how to give a practice sheets, because many of us really don't want to copy somebody practice paper. Okay, nowadays everyone are digitally sound, wants to make our own material. Okay, so in that case, how to do our own material, how exactly steps that you need to follow also, I will show you right now. So this is a 4-line notebook. So which is this line? This is a tall letter line, practically known as a ascender line. Okay, the first red line in a 4-line copy, we call it as a tall letter, officially ascender line. Next line is known as a west line. Next line is known as an entry line, or it is also called as a base line. The next line will be known as a fall letter line, or it is also known as a descender line worldwide. How many of you know this before? Terminologies? Well, when you mention next time, don't call them first red line, second blue line. Okay, no more confusion. You just name them. Come on, go and touch the ascender line. Come down to the descender line. Go to the west line. Come back to the base line. Okay, use the proper terminologies. Now, so obviously the small letter S will fall in between the west line and the base line, right? So you need to give the tracing things first. A dot, a starting point is mandatory. Starting point with the traceable dots. After that, you give only the dots, the starting points, so that they will imagine, they will look into it and they will copy. Later, few practices, don't give that starting point also. So that kid will initially trace the dots, later look into it and copy. They already have a base like the starting points. They will write it. Later on, they will imagine the starting point and they will start making the letters. So this is how the practice has to go step by step. Done? So you can give the practice sheets, ask them to practice. That's the letter formation. Now, most important thing, fine motor and the gross motor skills. Okay, many of us have heard, all of us have heard about it. Few of you have a greater clarity, few of you have heard about it but with a less clarity. Okay, few of you are very new to it, doesn't matter, because I don't expect all the teachers needs to be there who have done the NTT, B.Ed, M.Ed. No, I don't expect at all. Okay, few moms might be with a greater like interest, they might have Googled it, ChatGPT or something. Let us learn about these two, which is actually very much important for the second skill. What is that? Learning the letter formation. Okay. I'm clearing the board. I'll be sharing the recording also. No need to worry. Okay. You can make your own notes. Okay. Every day live recordings will be shared. This class recordings only will be shared. Yeah. But allow me some time until tomorrow morning. Okay. So every day at least I need a tomorrow morning like that particular time. Okay. Now, when do the baby starts a movement? When do the baby starts the movement? In the womb only, right? Right in the womb. Right in the womb, they will be showing the roller coaster for the mom. Right, so they will come up, they will move down, they will hit, they will be moving their legs, okay, doing the boxing to the mom, showing all their skills. So, their muscles are very well developed. Right, muscles are very well developed and they are training, getting trained for the outside world. Right, so this is what the movement actually starts in the babies. When they come out, will they sit quiet? If you make the baby to sleep, they will be sleeping like this? No. They constantly keep moving their legs and hands. What are they doing? Building up their muscles naturally. Okay, building up the muscles naturally. Will they keep on doing it? No. Then they start scrolling that side, this side, and they will be making sure that this muscle is getting like stiffen the muscles. Okay, they stiffen the muscle. Then they will make sure the neck is strong. To what? They know they need to sit. They know they need to stand. They know they need to crawl, stand, walk, run. Okay, all these things naturally it will happen whether you leave the baby even in the forest. Okay, whether you care them, do not care them, it's like a existence. Okay, all the animals will do that, even the babies will do with mother care or without a mother care, because it's a natural thing. Yes or no? Yes. Do anyone has to train? Will you train them like how to stiff the muscle, how to sit or anything? They naturally do and you enjoy it. That is what it happens, right? But do all the animals go and ride? Do all the animals, is it something natural? No, man-made. Writing is something man-made. So do you expect that all those things will be skilled up in the baby? No, something you need to add on the skill. Okay, add on the skill. So what exact muscles are affected while they are writing? Which muscles will they use to write? Will they use these muscles to write? No, the tiny little muscles they use to write. So these muscles, now you just imagine. Firstly, whether you are your niece or your own baby or some other baby, if they hold the hair, they won't be able to leave it. You'll be asking them, leave, leave, leave. Have you taught them how to leave? No, they don't know how to leave, how to release. Even if you scroll out, you have to individually, you have to open up fingers and you need to get rid of it. Right. So they don't know how to control their muscles. Even my small one, even though if I ask her to show it, she will slowly open. She will try to close it like this. Okay. Still, it is not very well developed. Okay, it won't be very well developed until the age of 6 or 7 also. Okay, so they will be struggling it to make some practices. Okay, so then they will start holding up, feel the objects around them. They will start tasting it, how it tastes like. So all this process will be very natural. So when they find some pencil or a crayon or something like this, what they start to do, once they start, like if you have your own kids, you might have experienced the wall arts, right? All everywhere, the wall arts, beautiful wall arts in and around. So what they will start to do, they start holding it and scribbling it down. Why they do it? Is it only because they like the pen? No, they like there is some expression on it. Okay, it's not they like this. They like the expressions on it. If you keep away the pencils or pen, they will even get that what the gripper or some spoon or something and they start doing it. Right? It is not allowed towards this. It's allowed towards the impression on it. They're able to do and it is staying back for a long time. Right? Yes. So this is how it happens. Now, how many of you think writing is most crucial thing that you need to teach them? And what tool are you going to give them first? Tool in the sense writing tool like pencil, pen, marker. Yes?
Crayons,
Very
something like
crayon.
that.
Yeah,
Crayons.
crayon.
Yes. Yes. Then
So basically, their fine motors are not developed. So for that, soft crayon something which will not be very harsh for their uh, muscle.
muscles.
Yeah.
Okay. Skin and muscles.
It's
Okay.
ball
Crayons.
crayons.
Ball,
Ball crayons.
ball crayons. Yes. So now
Crayons
when you are
and
considering, yes,
clay model.
ball crayons, crayons is the right answer. Okay, so when it comes to the tiny hands, you need to give these particular tiny muscles all the exercises that you want to give. Okay. Are we allowing them to play in mud naturally? No, beta, it's a
No.
dirty boy. What are you doing? Nowadays, the mothers like this. If they are going to touch and feel the feather, it's a dirty, it's a pigeon, that shit, this shit, come on, go and do the wash. Okay, whatever they are holding, are we allowing them to naturally develop these muscles? No. No. Frankly agree. Frankly agree. No, we are not allowing them to touch some stick. No, it is very harmful for you. We are not allowing them to touch some dog. We are not allowing them to do anything outside the house. Even inside the house. Inside the house. How many of you daily give the clay to the kids? Very few. Very few. Right. So you might have shouted out like, why are you mixing it? That, this. You don't even allow them to explore it. Correct? Yes. So these things are happening. So it is very crucial that at least external what you wish to give, or at least you need to give it. Okay, naturally if you allow, beautiful muscular development you can see. Okay, beautiful muscular development you can see. The first most thing is a mud play. Mud play, Challo, you do anything, I will buy a bigger sanitizer for you. Okay, I'll just bring, like it's a matter of a hand wash. That's it, right? Come on, you go play whatever you want to do, you do, but zip your mouths. That's it. Don't keep anything inside. You can play, you can touch, feel. Oh, how was our childhood? It was really beautiful. Our parents used to leave and never care whether the child exists or not. Right. So we used to go play in the sand, explore. Even I remember I have touched the monkey shit. Yeah, everything we experienced it. But are we allowing them? No, right? So, but this process needs to be there and it is very natural. Okay, so if you allow them, take them to the forest. If you have a time, come on, go explore. I will be there behind you. That's a greatest thing that a mom time can be or a father's time can be. Okay, yeah. And I have seen such a beautiful development in my child. that is like a specimen copy for me, because nobody will give their child to try on, right? So I'm just trying everything on my child, particularly because I'm a researcher. Okay, I'm just writing down one particular methodology of the kindergarten, and I'm setting up a Finland curriculum. Okay, I just have recently visited the Finland also. Okay, so just being into their schools, how exactly last year it was a Japan trip. Okay, so I just have visited the Japan schools, how exactly the things are working. So I want to integrate something good, better. Okay, so I really wanted to explore, and I'm trying all on my daughter. So that is where I can see naturally when you leave them, the fine motor skill developments are really good, really, really good. Okay, and these tiny muscles are known as fine motor muscles. What are these muscles known as? Fine motor muscles. What can you do with these muscles? If I want to hold it, if it is unable to hold it, what do? I slip off the object, right? I slip the object from, like, how exactly to hold, how much pressure to give, right? How much pressure to release. All these are like skilling up the things. Okay, so it cannot be the things naturally they learn, but when it comes to the writing, few exercises needs to be given. Tearing the paper, crushing the paper, playing with the clay. You might feel it's a fun. No, playing with the clay, pressing that, all these are the fine motor skill development. And remember one thing, red, with a red color, if you have, write it down. Give the activities to both the hands. Because I have seen few moms and teachers who are trained under me only when I go for the observations. Once they give a tearing activity, the kids will do with the right hand, and they're enough satisfied because task completed. No. Are there the muscles only for the right hand? Only the right hand exists, left hand also exists. You need to train these muscles as well. 10 attempts with the right hand, 10 attempts with the left hand. Both needs to be equally trained. Whether you use it for writing or not doesn't matter. Needs to be equally trained. Needs to be, they have to learn the balancing. They need to know how to hold it, balance it or anything. Tearing the paper, 10 with the left hand, 10 with the right hand. Crushing the balls together. Such a brain gym activity. Together they need to hold the balls and they need to crush the paper into a paper balls. Scissors. Give them to the right hand as well as a left hand. Pasting, left hand, right hand. How many of you tried this before? Yes, Shilpa ma'am have tried it. But if you haven't tried it, remember this as a red alert. Red alert. Okay, both the hands needs to be trained. Playing with the clay, they are doing something with the clay. Ask them to do it even the left hand. Come on, my dear, you just make, like, squeeze it with the left hand, do it with the right hand. Like this, both the hands needs to be equally trained up. So while giving the writing, so we usually give a many different activities for them. Okay, so you can give it to both the hands. This is a finger in and out exercise. Most helpful exercise to the tiny tots, even for the grade 10 as well. Age doesn't matter. In and out. 10 counts. It relaxes the muscle. Hand pain, that, this and all, they will be complaining, right? So you can give these exercises. Okay, so the beading, threading, zipping, all these are like a fine motor muscular development exercises only, right? Skilling them how to zip, how to tie a lace, everything we are doing with these tiny muscles. Then what are gross motor muscles? The bigger body muscles are which are used for the movement. Okay, for the movement. Like if I want to become an athlete, even without these muscles, I can become an athlete. So which body muscles do I need to train? The bigger body muscles that I need to train. If I want to walk, gross motor muscles. If I want to dance, gross motor muscles, like this. So as a teacher or a tutor, whether you are teaching your own child, remember they do have a muscles. Don't forget they do not have a muscles. Remember they are the tiny tots. Remember this is the most crucial thing. Whether you teach the phonics at that age also doesn't matter. You can teach the phonics even after grade 1, grade 2, grade 3. Doesn't matter. It is never a delay. But if you delay the muscular development, it really affects later. It really affects later. I had a student, so I was a what I was teaching the IGCSE grade 10 physics. Okay, so actually I have a two degrees in the like master degrees in the physics. I'm a physics teacher usually, not a phonics teacher. Okay, when I started my journey, then as academic coordinator, I was really impressed in learning all the kindergarten stuff. Okay, so early childhood education. Then I met, like, it's been 2016. Okay, when my principal forced me, come on, go learn the phonics, that, this, and all, right? So that is where the things started out. Yeah. There was a child who was in the grade 10. Okay, he was about to attempt his exams. So he was my favorite pet. So he just ran and came to me, Ma'am, I got an extra time. Okay, so in my examinations. So why I just have asked, like, are you facing any issue so that the government has given, okay, the court has given extra time or something? He was like, no, ma'am, I'm a slow writer. Okay, what is that? I'm a slow writer. I literally laughed at him. Okay, like a small laugh. So, like, my dear, if the slow writers get a time, then most of them, like 50% of the class, has to get a more time. He was like, ma'am, it's physically proven that my fine motor skills are very well developed, not very well developed. Okay, so it was proven and I'm getting the time. So, from where to where? Right, from where to where? So his things are from the LKG it was about to correct, but now where is he facing the difficulty? After growing up. So don't get give the negligence at that particular part. Okay, yes. So both the muscular development is equally important. So while you are singing the songs, make them to stand up, sing, dance, everything. So it will make you more practical, right? So activity based learning. So you just utilize both the things. Next. So which category does the writing comes under? Fine or gross? Fine motor development, right? Fine motor development. Understood fine and gross motor muscles and the skills? Yes. There comes a two different types of muscles. Gross motor muscles, fine motor muscles. When you want to skill up the muscle to do some particular task, it goes with a gross motor skill and a fine motor skill. That's it. Okay, that's it. Okay, yeah. Next comes the blending, segmenting, and the tricky words. Okay, so the what is the third thing? The third basic skill comes the blending. So you will be teaching the blending. What do you mean by blending? Why is it so important? Blender we have in the kitchen, right? What do we do? What do we do with a blender?
Mixing more than two things together.
So many ingredients will be there. So we need to mix and make a fine powder, right? Fine powder or a fine creamy texture or something. That is blending. That's it. That is blending. So here you don't have different ingredients. You have a different sounds. Okay. So here there are tasty, yummy, delicious dish. Here meaningful word. Okay. Here it needs to be a meaningful word. That's it. Ma'am, initially needs to be meaningful word. Initially it no need to be meaningful word also. Learning stage. Okay, for example, now day 1, day 2, day 3. Each day you have taught them one sound. Now if you ask them, they are able to make this sound as s sound. This as a sound. I will teach you the sounds later. Now you intake it. That's it. Okay, whatever thing I'm explaining. T sound. So now I will give them some word, 2 words, and ask them to read. Come on, my dears, you already know the sounds, right? Read it. Okay, third day, I'm giving them the challenge to read. If I ask them to read, the little tiny tots will never say no. They will read it as act, act. 100 times you ask them. They will read it as act. But what exactly is that? It is at. The pronunciation is at. Right? But what are they doing? They are making individual sounds. They're not mixing the two sounds together. Okay, that mixing process requires some techniques, requires some game templates, requires some teaching learning materials. Okay, so that is known as a blending. We will be teaching right from the third sound only. We don't wait until like I will complete all the 42 sounds first, then I will start with the blending. No, it is a together process. Okay, so once the kid learn the three particular sounds, you need to start teaching them. Come on, blend this. S, a, sa. That's it. Okay, they need to blend, they need to read it. S, a, sa. As, as. Okay, t, a, ta. T, s, t. Like this. Okay, they need to, whether it is a meaningful one or a nonsense, what are they learning? Blending the two sounds. Right? Ta, sa, as. Okay, so ts, st, st. Like this. They need to start blending. Okay, and then you can give them the meaningful words. Okay, okay, okay. Bye. Bye bye. Okay. So let it be the meaningful or the meaningless. You can start giving them these kind of a challenges. The worksheets related to it, I will post it for you and I will teach you once actual sounds will start. Okay, so like this, you need to make sure you teach them some techniques. Along with the technique, those are not internationally like very specific techniques or something. Practically proven. That's it. Okay, simple, practically proven to the Indian classrooms. So how many techniques I will be teaching you? 4 different techniques. Enough. Enough. Techniques are different. Game templates are different. Game templates you can make hundreds of. How many techniques? 4 techniques. Slowly I will teach you. Okay, tomorrow I'll teach you one day after tomorrow like this. I will just teach you. So blending can happen using the techniques and as well as the game templates. How to mix that where they should not make out the 2 individual sounds but they need to mix and read it as it should never be the sat. It needs to be sat. Mixing all the sounds to get the final output like this. Okay, that's a blending. Next comes the segmenting. Even if you haven't understood this, that's absolutely fine. Leave it out. Okay, absolutely fine because tomorrow we are learning it very practically. Okay, so this is just a theory. Okay, that's absolutely fine. Next comes segmenting. What do you mean by segmenting? Breaking, dividing. Okay, dividing, breaking, division. You can just write it down in the bracket, division or dividing. Kids are very well trained with the phonics. So now you're going to give them the dictation. Okay. So while giving a dictation, you will dictate them the cat. Okay. Some new word like a duck. Very new word like a duck. The child should be able to hear the sounds to write that dictated word. Right. Which is the first sound duck. D. D is the first word. Okay. Next, is the second sound. D, k, duck, right? Next comes the k. So if the child is very new, they don't know the CK rule or something, let them write it like this, no problem. Duck. Okay, duck, like this. So now what do the child has given? You have given a complete word. The child started to identify the sound. The first sound is d, the next sound is the final last sound is k, right? That is segmenting. Okay, identifying the sounds in words is segmenting. What comes first, next, final, like that. Okay, what is another name for segmenting? Identifying sounds in words. This is also you can start right from the beginning. No need of a word, sound. Identify that and write it, whatever the symbol that you have. Okay, you can dictate in this way. Sa, come on. Sa, sa. Write it down. Okay, so just you can dictate it in this way. Okay, they will just write first sound, whatever ma'am is pronouncing is sound and the sound. So, ma'am, this is the spelling of that, whatever you are pronouncing. Okay, what are they doing? They are hearing the complete word or the pronunciation and they will break it into the smaller pieces like the letters. Clear? Clear with this? Okay, that's a segmenting. And the fifth comes the tricky words. I will discuss. It's a separate module itself. Okay, I'll discuss about this. The fifth one, you just write it down. Those are tricky words. Tricky words, sight words. What are sight words? What are tricky words? Both are the same. Doesn't. What are these? Let us learn later. I'll teach you in the 7th class or 8th class. Okay. So these are the 5 basic skills. Learning the letter sound. Don't change the shuffle the order here. Okay. First they have to learn the sounds. Learning the letter formation. Once they know how to make the sound and how to write it, formation, what they have to do? Blend it. Once they learn the blending, they're already aware of the words. What they have to do then? Break the words, that is segmenting. Next comes the tricky words. Okay, so how do you teach the learning the letter sounds for the kids? Using the story, action, song. What procedure has been followed in letter formation? See the letter, feel the letter, air writing. Next, the practice sheets. Blending is taught using the blending techniques and the game templates. Segmenting is just throwing them the challenges. That's it. Tricky words is completely a different module. We need a many different strategies to teach them the tricky words. Okay, clear? Quickly go ahead with the 5 basic skills. What is a phoneme? Phonics. Okay, phonetics. Which method, which approach? Quickly revise the concept. I will be asking you one by one. Yeah, I'll be asking you one by one. Come on, quickly go ahead. I'll give you 2 minutes time. Come on. You should not look into the book. Don't feel like I have a book. Come on, come on. Take it directly to the brain. Close the book and you have to answer me. At least try to consume 50% of it. Okay, done? Yeah, let me go in an order. Everyone, just pay attention and be here. I'll be taking everyone name. Okay, everyone's name. Kiranjeet ma'am. So I can see you first, followed by Maiza ma'am, followed by Shilpa ma'am, followed by Shreya ma'am. Yes. Okay. So which is the methodology that we are learning for these upcoming 10 days? Which phonics methodology?
Synthetic phonics methodology.
Correct. Synthetic phonics method. Maiza ma'am. Which is the approach that we are following?
Multi-sensory approach.
Multi-sensory approach. Yes. Shilpa ma'am. If it is a multi-sensory, which are the senses which really taught for the kids?
A touch, feel, and see.
Touch, feel. Touch and feel both one and the same, right?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Uh,
Touch
touch,
and feel, see and Auditory.
Here, here. Yes.
Yes, yeah. Shreya ma'am, how many basic skills are there in phonics?
5 basics.
5 basic skills. Archana ma'am, which is the first one?
Letter sounds, learning letter sound with the stories and actions.
Yeah, story, action, and
Songs.
Story,
songs.
action,
Okay,
practice,
yes,
song,
songs. Yes. Vedangi ma'am, which is the second basic skill?
Learning the letter formation first through seeing at the letter, then through feeling it, and then to air writing, and then practice worksheets.
Yes, correct. Sarah ma'am. So, which is the third one?
Blending the letters.
Blending. Okay, how many blending techniques we are going to learn during this process? How many blending techniques are we going to learn?
4.
4 blending
4
techniques.
different.
Okay, yes, sir. Rinsija ma'am. So, how many types of motor skills do we have? Motor skills. 2 different motor skills we discussed. These and this. What are these? You're muted. You're muted. Unmuted speaker.
Finger, feel, motor skills है ना? Total कैसे
Writing
हुई?
is which motor skill? Writing is which motor skill?
Writing is
Tearing the paper, crushing the paper.
fine motor skills.
Fine motor skill. And which is the one more?
Yes, gross motor skills.
Gross motor skills, right? Fine motor and a gross motor skill. Yes, Krishna Reddy sir, are you here? Yes. Okay. So the segmenting is also known as, segmenting is the fourth basic skill. Segmenting is also known as? Okay, everyone?
Identify the sound.
Identifying sounds in words, which is the last skill. Which is the last skill, tricky words, right? We haven't
Tricky words.
discussed
Tricky
about it.
words.
It's a tricky words. Okay. Next, again coming with Kiran ma'am. Yes. What do you mean by phonics?
The technique of teaching the sounds.
Way of teaching the sounds, reading and writing. Okay. Yes. Meza ma'am. What do you mean by phoneme?
Sounds that use
Single sound is known as phoneme. One bit. Okay. The smallest bit. That is known as a phoneme. Yes. Shilpa ma'am. Yes. So what do you mean by phonetics?
Study of all sounds.
Study of all the sounds. Shreya ma'am. Which origin words are these?
Jolly.
Which origin? Which language origin?
Greek.
Greek origin words are this, right? Yes. Archana ma'am, little bit I'm going advanced. Like, how can you say that these are the Greek words? What I mentioned.
Because Greek fur.
Yes. PH is
Fur.
making a sound.
PH sounds p.
Yeah.
F not
Sound. Yes, correct. Of sound, the letter F sound. Great. Yes. So one last thing, the representations of the letter name and letter sound. Just take a bit. Okay. See, the letter names are written inside these two brackets. Okay, we represent it like this. Whichever the letter, if it is written in between these two brackets, you need to spell it out like a letter name. What are letter names? A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, whatever we learnt are the letter names. If the same letter is written in between the two slanting lines like this, you have to make a letter sound of it. You have to make a letter sound of it. Internationally used symbols. Okay. For example, how to read it? Letter name. What is the letter name of it? S. Okay. How to read it? A. A. How to read it? T. How to read it? O. How to read it? Z. Okay? Similar, same letters. How to read it? S. Letter sounds. How to read it? A. How to read it? T. How to read it? O. How to read it? Z. Like this. Okay, letter names and the letter sounds. That's it. Tomorrow we will start with the practical classes. Okay? So hopefully you gain some knowledge. Okay, all your like whether I can learn the phonics or not, that is all set by today. Okay, so hopefully you gain some knowledge regarding the phonics. It's not zero at least. Right? You just have moved forward to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the 10. Right? So let us see, like, let us reach the 100 altogether. Okay? Yes. Okay. And are you all comfortable with my teaching style?
Yes,
Thumbs up. Thumbs up, thumbs down.
yes, ma'am.
Okay. Are you all able to understand the speed of my teaching style?
Yes, yes.
Shall I follow the same speed? Increase or decrease the speed? You can speak out. Same speed. Same speed is fine. Okay, good enough. Vocabulary. Are you all able to understand whatever I'm speaking? Vocabulary. Okay, done. Okay. Are you feeling like it is lagging or something? Feeling bored or something? You can speak out literally. Okay, by tomorrow I will be into
No.
the different go. Okay, yes. So yeah, all are comfortable, right? So from tomorrow I will start with the first group of sounds and I will finish first group of sounds. Okay, so don't miss the class tomorrow for sure. Because if I go in that flow only, you will be able to go ahead. Okay, further you will be able to take, but I'll make sure you are learning it. You are repeating along with me. You are enjoying the song, stories, and everything. Okay, but evaluation is mandatory. Every day I will ask you the classes. I'll make you to do the actions individually, sounds I will be making out. Go through the recording if you want. Okay, if you want to re-listen. Okay, so figure out the doubts. Either you can text me in the WhatsApp will be there for lifetime. Okay, until or unless my number is changed or something. Also Hina's number will be there. Okay, my company numbers will be there, doesn't matter. That will be there. Okay, you can keep posting your doubts during the course, after the course, whatever the time. Okay, so during the sounds practice also, if you want to feel so confident about your sounds, you can drop the audio notes for me. Okay, the pronunciations are much more important before we go for the word reading or something. Keep doing that. Utilize the things that I'm able to afford from my ends. At the end, we all have to learn the phonics. That's it. Okay, by the end, that's the main motive. Clear? Clear? Yes. Okay, everyone. See you all tomorrow exactly at 7 p.m. See you. Take care. One more thing. One more thing. Please stay back. Are you all available on Sunday?
Yes.
Yes,
Because
ma'am.
many of them were like, ma'am, we have the Navaratri. I wanted to complete because before the enrollment only, I just got these things from Hina. Okay, if you are able to dedicate this Sunday for me, so 100% I
Yes.
can continue the classes and I will be able to finish it by Wednesday. The Thursday will be your final presentation. Wrap it up. Okay,
No, I'm comfortable.
comfortable. If you are not available during the 7 to 9 p.m.,
9
you have an opportunity to attend 10 to
morning
12
class.
a.m. 12 p.m. in the morning, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. in the morning. Okay, anyone you can attend. I'm not forcing like this is the one. And also during this particular days of learning, also you no need to inform me, but don't miss out the classes. That's it. Either you can attend the morning or you can attend the evening. Both runs parallelly. Okay, both runs parallelly. Login ID remains same. Okay, meeting remains same. Okay. Yes. Okay, everyone. See you all. Good night. Bye bye. Take care.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
ma'am. Bye-bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye.
Thank
Take care.
you, ma'am.
See you. Bye bye.
Yeah.